Paradise is either here or it is nowhere. You must take your joy with you or you will never find it. Welcome to paradise. Welcome to Angola.
Pillow talking red wine, making me feel some kind of way. You know what I'm gonna ask, will you stay? One day at a time, we'll make it right. When there's no more consequences, oh, gotta rest my mind and take my time.
Hello, Dumelang Ni Hao. Welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Kitso. If you are new here, please press the subscribe button. Hop on because we are on the go. If you're coming back, welcome back. Let's do some more exploring. We are now leaving Luanda and I am on my way to Carpe Diem, a stunning beach resort just 2 hours outside of Luanda in the place of Caboledo. The resort was nice enough to call a vehicle to transport me from the hotel where I was in Luanda. It was about a 2-hour drive, and on the way there we actually stopped at Miraduro da Lua. I don't think I'm pronouncing it right still, but it was nice to kind of just go back there, have a look around, see the baobab trees. As I said, I have been obsessed with those. And then I also just got some drinks because I wasn't sure what the resort would be like, and I knew that it was in quite a remote place. So I just got some refreshments and yeah, took a walk, and then it was time to go. The ride to Caboledo was very scenic, very peaceful, very quiet, and it was really nice to just see the different landscapes. And we had obviously finally arrived, and this was my chalet that I'd gotten. It was just close to the beach, just close to the restaurant, and just close to the bar, and it was absolutely perfect. It was nothing fancy to call home about. But the resort itself is very eco-friendly, so everything is about renewable resources and stuff like that. So I really enjoyed that about the resort. The food was really good and the beach was literally just a few steps away. This is by far the greatest sunset on the beach that I have ever seen in my life, and you're gonna see what I'm talking about because it was amazing. About the ocean is that how it reminds me that you're just a grain of sand, you're a speckle in time in context of everything that exists within the universe. Guys, there are crabs everywhere. I'm sitting on a rock like Ariel the Little Mermaid, but there are crabs everywhere, guys. Do you see this? Why do you guys eat these things? Why do you guys ooh look at this. I can't believe you guys eat these things. I'm saying you guys like I wasn't eating crab yesterday, but like ew. Yo, guys, nothing about a crab says it wants to be eaten. It walks sideways. Look at that. Look at that. It walks sideways. Nothing about it says it wants to be eaten. Anyway, this place is amazing, guys. Yo. Ah, it's beautiful. It is beautiful. And those are fishing boats. And there's a fishing village right next door. And I'm gonna chat about that now. Let's chat about that. Dumelang guys. It's 11:30 Angolan time. I'm on my second Caiperinha. And I'm at this place, this resort called Caiperinha. Seize the Day. Dead Poet Society, if you know, you know. And guys, this place is so beautiful. Like, this resort, I think in my experience, when you travel to somewhere, there's usually a series of resorts in a place. To be honest, this is like the only resort here, and directly next door there's a fishing village. And I've been so conflicted because I'm realizing it's such a privilege to be able to travel, more especially the African continent. And I'm reflecting on something the tour guide said to me when we were walking through the oldest street in Luanda. This place is about 2 hours away from Luanda, and I'm reflecting on what he said, where he's like, so before we walked into the town, he was like, before we walked onto the street, he was like, if you see lots of kids coming and asking you for money, just don't give them money, and then as we were walking, he was like, wow, this is the first time I've come here and there's no kids coming and asking for money. And then it clicked. It clicked for no, actually there's a difference in how a place receives you if you are a white tourist, European tourist, versus if you are an African tourist, which I'm not mad at. The whole continent is our home, and it's unfortunate that as South Africans we are the problematic cousins on the continent. However, no kids came and asked us for money because I guess the assumption is that black tourists, you are one of us, Muswena. But yeah, I think my general experience of Angola is that there are way more European, Portuguese speaking tourists that come here than South African tourists. And then after that, I even asked the tour guide, I was like, do you have a lot of South African tourists? He's like, you're the second South African tourist. I said African tourist, and he was like, you're the second African tourist that I've taken, like, on this tour. And I was like, that's quite crazy. But also shout out to Lelu Tours. It's black owned, it's African owned. So if you do go to Angola, you do go to Luanda, definitely speak to them. I struggle to find a tour agency because they really just cater to Portuguese. Even this resort that I'm at, they were like, you can pay in Kwanza or euros, and I was like, I don't have Kwanza. I mean, I'll get Kwanza when I get there, but I don't have Kwanzas right now. I don't have a Kwanza bank account. And then yeah, I had to be a Karen to get my way. I had to be a Karen. And then after being a Karen, they were like, okay, it's fine, you know, it's okay, you can just swipe your Visa card when you get here. But Visa doesn't really work or is not common in Angola. And so I've struggled with paying with my card. And then the second thing is that, yeah, they're just used to euros. So you could possibly pay with euros here. Which makes me sad, guys. I wish we travel the African continent more. I really hope we travel the African continent more. Just as South Africans, as Africans. I hope we get to see more of like this beautiful landscape, because I'm just saying, in as much as we want a summer in Europe, Europe doesn't have this. They don't have this. Anyway, let me not preach. But Wakanda, I'm going to say Wakanda forever, Africa forever. Like Africa forever. Africa over everything. Africa over every place. It's the most beautiful place on earth. You learn so much. The hospitality is incredible. The culture is so rich. The history is amazing. I've learned so much. Like, I was so excited to come to Nzinga, Queen Nzinga's home country. And I was fangirling very hard. So guys, travel Africa, hey? Before we do Europe and travel Africa. It reminds me actually a little bit of
You could be what I want. You could be what I need. You could be what I want, what I need. Looking up at the skyline, all the places and times that you went there. Looking up at the skyline, all the places and times that you went there. You were there for the best times, all the days that it went right. You were there, you were there, you were there for the best times, all the days that it went right. You were there, you were there.
The next day, I woke up to a beautiful scenic beach yet again, and there was this beautiful or curious neighboring village that was known for fishing, and I was just curious about going there. So I took a walk along the coast and went to go see what it was about, and I ended up buying some GAROUPA, well, small fish, some dried GAROUPA and some puff. So it's interesting to know that they also have magwinya and puff. But this is the village and this is the neighborhood that they live in. I didn't take a lot of video because I don't believe in poverty porn, but that is also the reality, that you can have one extreme rich place and then one place in abstract poverty, which we've discussed in previous vlogs. Anyway, this was a very nice restaurant just after the fishing village. It was called Q Point, and I had myself some GAROUPA because GAROUPA is the only thing, not the only thing, but the best thing to eat if you are in Angola. Anyway, after that, I made my way back to my resort as it was the last day.
Driving in your car, speed so fast it felt like I was drunk, and city lights lay out before us, and your arms felt nice wrapped around my shoulders, and had a feeling that I belonged. I had a feeling I could be someone. This is my all-time favorite song, and it's the last day here. Like, how fitting that I was like, let me take a walk on the beach. And then Tracy Chapman Fast Car started playing. Anyway, it's been a wonderful time at Carpe Diem. Heading back to Luanda today. And then I fly out tomorrow. I'm hoping to catch the fish market today or tomorrow before going. But for now, I'm just going to enjoy the crashing waves. Arms one last wrap around my shoulders, and I had a feeling that I belonged. I had a feeling I could be someone.
So back at the Intercontinental Hotel, did a quick freshen up and then headed out to a local beach club, and it was literally called Local. And there's two right next to each other, so this was kind of more fine dining. And then I decided to be brave because you guys know how I feel about things with more than four legs that come from the sea. So that was me trying lobster. Listen, it was a fight, but I did end up eating it. But you can see on my face that it was not a fun time. Okay. Anyway, after that, went to go enjoy the beach club version of the restaurant Local. It is very, very beautiful. There's a swimming pool inside and it's right on the beach. And it was just a nice view and a nice way to end off the last day in Angola. And if you have been tuning in thus far and you've enjoyed looking through Angola and Luanda through my lens, then please subscribe. You can do one better and head to Angola yourself because it is a beautiful place. Thank you so much for joining me and see you on the next one. Bye.